you guys have all worked obviously on faith projects. Is there anything that, if let's say I'm a young architect, I'm newly licensed or even right out of school, what should I know that I may not know about faith design? Just to put all of you guys on the spot who do this every single day.
I think it's like the uniqueness. I mean, you
Yeah.
mentioned it earlier, but it's such a unique sector that we practice in. I mean, again, it's a long-term investment. It's a scary investment. They're asking, and a lot of people to buy into their vision and and give to that ministry, and then that's a responsibility that we're taking on. That other sectors don't. That level of intensity is not there. I mean, there's other elements to it as well, but it's just so emotional in this market sector. Again, going back to Chuck's, that's where the relationships come in. You've got to be part of their family and get that trust. That's where the success comes.
I think someone has said that it's like designing a home for 1,000 people, which is a good analogy. When you're designing a home for somebody, the husband and the wife, if they're the ones leading the effort, they are both deeply involved in every decision and very opinionated about every aspect of designing their home. Well, that's a parallel to designing somebody's church. Everyone that's a member feels like what they are hoping for is going to be embodied in that design. But there's 1,000 different ideas. So that's probably the thing that's where you kind of want to tell someone coming into this fresh and new that you've got to have patience and allow people to express a lot of different ideas that you might not agree with and that others may not agree with, but all that has to get voiced, which takes patience and understanding and listening, and it's not a place for the big ego to come in and say, I want to do it like this. It's more like, tell me what you would like it to be, you 1,000 people who all have a personal concern about this. So it's a different mindset.
Yeah.
I think one of the things to keep in the forefront of your mind, and it's something we say a lot of times, is that the church is not the building. And we have to remember that it's not just about the building, it's about something bigger. It's bigger for them, and then therefore it should be bigger for us. Is that it's important to get the building right, but that's just like this temporary shelter. And what is important, again, to that church, that congregation of people, is it's just bigger things. It's relationships, it's people, it's eternity. And so keep the building kind of in perspective, and that does help, I think, mitigate egos and just try to service them and just create kind of the right sort of shelter or house for what they're doing.
Yeah, that's it.